Wambalele, Wambalele, the gold Africa. Wambalele, 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 the gold Africa. This is the time to break through the ceiling, ceiling. This is the time to reach for the sky, the sky. Yes, if we try, we can climb on top any mountain, mountain. This is the time of our lives. Now everybody say, this is the goal, Africa. This is the goal, Africa. Africa, Wambalele, 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 the goal, Africa. Wambalele, 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 the goal, Africa.
When the landlords think that they are chasing you out of their house, they don't know that they are chasing you to your promised land.
It's another end of the year promo again. Oh, become a landlord in Promised Land Estate with just 800,000 naira. This promo now, wow! With this Promised Land end of the year promo, everybody don't turn landlord be that. Oh, whether you be civil servant, businessman, businesswoman, doctor, immigration, custom, police, army officer, this opportunity now for you. Oh, hurry up! Don't let this amazing opportunity pass you. Invest in your future today. This offer is valid on few plots. For more details, call 08027057730 or 08082072259 or download Promised Land Estate app on Play Store and Apple Store. Promised Land Estate, the future is sure.
Oh, Daddy, please, I need your job. I need plantain chips, I need more chips, I need mini me, I need Pringles.
The time of our lives. Now everybody say, this is the goal, Africa.
Like, when I go make yourself tired, because you are selling the make you go, somebody like you now, you go leave 8.
my head. Wonderland, this is the goal. Africa, Africa.
ZENITH, easy. See this one.
Hello guys, welcome to another beautiful episode of the Goal Africa reality TV show. My name is Cynthia Agbo, and of course, as usual, it promises to be super duper exciting. Now, I did tell you that there was a tiny twist, and of course, we had one of the housemates back in the house, but what like most of you were expecting, that probably if you had a choice, some of the housemates voted that they would prefer Paul Oke to be in the house. But unfortunately, that's not who is back in the house. Guess who's back in the house? Ta-da! Now, I'm not alone, right? How you doing?
Yeah, hello guys, good to have you here again.
No,
How you doing, Cynthia?
of course you do. I'm definitely not going to be alone on this set. I definitely have the ref with me. I just felt like keeping him waiting. Duh.
Oh, yeah, it was good. It was good listening to you. I mean, for some few seconds.
Don't make me keep you mute, okay? All right. So now, very briefly, we're going to watch the entire experience of the housemate that was supposed to be evicted, but she's back in the house. Yeah, so I just want you guys to briefly see her reaction when she was evicted and when she was called back into the house. Watch this, we'll be right back.
Your journey in a gold house. Has come to an end. You will now leave the gold house.
Welcome back. That was pretty emotional, at the same time pretty exciting. So, Ref, tell me, how did you feel?
How did I feel about the eviction?
I mean, you did it, so.
Well, it felt normal to me, you know. It felt good seeing them with the kind of reaction that they brought me into for the eviction. It was good to see some of them even crying and.
It's good for you to see someone crying. Like, who says that? Who says that? I mean,
no, it's part of it now. I mean, yeah, it's part of it. There are times when you should laugh and there are times when you should cry, you know, because of the experience or whatever it is that is happening to you at a particular moment. It was good to, I mean, the fact that they all are enjoying the house, the fun in the house, the task, the activities, the engaging contents that they are having. I mean, it's good to know that they are enjoying the house.
Okay, great. But anyway, we don't have so much time to... I know you want to say a lot of things. But now, this week has been very, very interesting, okay? They had a couple of visitors in the house. They had Malem Yankee. They had MYTV Fresh, who is a very amazing rapper. And they also had Blessing and Nyola. And let's just briefly see what they had... I mean, they actually learned a lot from Blessing and the rest of them, you know, in this great conversation that they had within the week. So enjoy this part. We'll be right back.
When you become successful, sometimes people say you're lucky. Like, this person is lucky, right? You can be said to be lucky when you stumble on success, which what happens in Africa, what most typically sometimes one of the things I see. But I'm sure with you guys, we're going to change the whole narrative of what's going to happen in Africa here. Because guess what? You can stumble on success. But the wisdom to maintain the success comes from the process. Right? I give you an example. You can be close to a vice chancellor of a university. They can give you a medical certificate that you are a medical graduate. Right? But what actually makes you a doctor is not the certificate. It's the process that you went through that made you a doctor. For which if they take away the certificate away from you, it doesn't make you in any way less than a doctor. So any money you have, whose process you are not part of, you can't keep that money. That is why you see some people used to have money and they are broke. Why? Because the money was never theirs in the first place. Maybe they had relationships that they stumbled on, that gave them contracts, and they made money and they start using that money to oppress other people, to make themselves feel they're more successful than others. But the process through which that brings about money, you have to grow through. If you grow through the process, right? If you become a professional football player, it requires practice, right? Practice. And guess what? Let's say there is a football academy or a college that you have to go through, right? Maybe the best academy in the world end up giving you a certificate, and all of a sudden you go to the field without ever having to practice a day. What do you think is going to happen to you? You embarrass yourself. You fail. You fail. So in the league of people that can present results, you also may be able to present your result, especially in a room like this. Hey, you know what? I am also a graduate of this football academy. You have the result. In fact, I finished with first class. You finished with because it is presumed that you might have undergone through the processes. That's why you have the result. So it's possible for people to have a result without necessarily going through the process. But in the end, it's a process. So here's it. Robert Allen said for the very first time, he said, let's change the narrative. Bring any poor man from any part of the world. I'm going to teach him this fundamental principle. And in 90 days, he or she will never know what it means to be poor for the rest of their lives again. Have you seen a situation where poverty became a requirement? People queued up to be screened on the levels of their poverty, like I'm more poorer than you.
Give them a bio.
Pleasure is all mine. So how you guys doing?
Hello, Bobby. So,
Don't say when you want me.
I want to give you that. Costco for you.
Thank you very much. So I don't know if I'm the one that's supposed to be asking questions or you guys are going to be asking questions.
I think oh, sure.
Discussion session. You can ask.
So I'll let you guys start. Let's start with you.
Okay. Let's start with the small music stuff you did with Yvonne Jagade and what was the zeal or the idea towards that particular shot? Because I know it was you, it was you, it was the boy, and I think Perusi was in it too. Yeah,
So first and foremost, I am a rap artist.
Yeah.
I like to make music for people to celebrate, dance. I'm not just one of those rappers that want to just rap and drop punchlines for people to listen to punchline. I like music that when you listen to, even your mom hears you listen to it, she'll laugh and be like, who is singing? You understand? That's why I have songs like If I Get Money, Who Run the World, Girls, What is the Meaning of Love, Now Money? You get what I'm saying? So that stuff, I don't know how old you are. If you followed R. Kelly Trap in the Closet, it's old school. R. Kelly has a series where he was talking, singing, and he said a whole story that everybody followed in my own time back then. So I told myself that after uni, when I'm in the industry properly, I'm going to do something, but I'm going to do it in a broken English that everybody will understand. That's why you hear me saying, now when they get the commodity, then I'll speak a little bit of outside. So that Yvonne Jagede and all of those people is a continuation of one story. The relationship be like stuff. But this time they kidnapped me and they were asking Perusi for ransom. So that's my stuff. I like to tell story and at least let it be different from what everybody's doing. You understand? So you did very well on social media. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So who pierced your nose for you?
I did it myself.
I want to do nose piercing, but I'm not sure.
It's not painful.
It's not painful, eh? Okay, bro. So what's up? So tell me.
Alright, first of all, you look very dope.
Thank you very much. You have my sexy legs, isn't it? Oh, really?
What
Thank
inspired your outfit this evening?
Me? Inspiration. So, I was at the hotel. I wore a very fine white t-shirt. I like to wear white t-shirts. So one girl jumped up top of me in the hotel screaming Magneto, and she used her makeup to show off on the t-shirt. So I had to go back in, and I got this t-shirt and I wore it. And I'm a sneaker. I like sneakers. I have sneakers. I have sneakers for days. So no, you cannot wear my size now. You wear 46. This is 46. Do you want to bet money? You wear 46? After the show, come now. Yes, come. Where do you want me to host you guys? Why not? But my house is not in Abuja. No, my house where I have my things is in Lagos, but I cannot buy tickets for all of you. I don't know you. I'll buy for people that know me. People who don't know me. People who don't know me. Go and buy your aeroport. My son will buy ticket for you. Me, I can buy. I'll buy ticket for people. All these my people. I can afford their tickets and their hotel.
But I don't like your cap.
I know you like my cap. They're saying indirectly. That's awesome. No wahala, you can take it. I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Just like get money for a living.
You said? Okay. If I get money, I no go dey comot. I go be shopping mall. I go be there for make sure say they my domot. I go marry 50 wife. I go make sure say 30 of them are from north. I go change their name, begin they call them Miss Comfort. If I get money, I go enter Miami. I go make sure the entourage I carry now only Mopo and Ami. I go win all the award from MTV. It is down to the Grammys. This is about Sugar Bokasa Nigeria won Nza Subani. So let's start. Let's do this one before I go. For any line I kick, just say men. Who claims to be in charge of the house?
Men.
At night sneaks out of the house.
Men.
In pursuit of what's underneath the blouse.
Men.
Who calls you up at night and say hi?
Men.
And when your man is there, he says bye.
Men.
Ah, this your man is very hard, though. You don't like it. Okay. Should we continue?
Yes.
For any line I say, just say 2.
Okay.
For any line I say, just say 2.
Okay.
To get to 3, 4, you need 1 and
2.
Nigeria movies always have part 1 and
2.
If your girlfriend's friend is fine, slam on.
2.
I've been the best MC since SS.
2.
Now everything I own is double cars now.
2.
I'm dating Chi Jessica, my wife now.
2.
Plantation Boys got blackface face and
2.
other reality show better. This one better. 2. Make some noise. So, do you want one more?
Yes.
For any line I say, just say 1. Okay. In this game, there's been none. I'm the first.
1.
I got game and I ain't talking PS.
1.
I've been on this mic check since Jess.
1.
If rap now Akara, you could test.
1.
Met 2 girls in this house, I flex.
1.
If your man is acting up onto the nest.
1.
X2 minus X1 is X.
1.
If you like this, ring back to impress.
1.
I have an artist friend, his name is Jay.
1.
He had a bigger mentor called Kwan.
1.
Nigeria to the leg draw every time 1.
1.
I love you guys, and this is like the last. No, but I'm just playing. But guys, thank you. Okay, the guy will not know me.
You're the only thing I think I realize. Your body, they do me like I don't know. You're the only thing I think I realize.
Stop laughing, please.
Because I see the fire in your eyes, your emotion of love, heart filled with joy. Anytime I see you, fire in your eyes, your emotion of love, heart filled with joy. Anytime I see you, yeah.
Nice one. Why? Did you hear that lyrics? Her body they do like carton. Wait, I don't understand. Oh, this one a bad guy. Carton, no. So guys, I gotta go. Yeah, man. Hope to see you guys some other time. Yeah, thank you very much. No wahala, guys. Yeah, yeah, man. Have a good day. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye. Yeah.
Shout out to Magneto.
Shout out.
My state of origin, I'm from Ogun State originally, but my state of origin is Nigeria.
So, from the little we heard about you, that you've been in the entertainment industry for like
25 years.
4 decades.
25 years, no, 25 years this year, and I'm writing a book to let you know what I went through 25 years ago and what Nigeria is now, entertainment. It's a 7-chapter book. I started writing it since July. I've only done 2 chapters. So I don't know how many more months or how many more years I will use to complete it. But the only thing I remember mostly about entertainment, the only thing that rings bell on my head all the time is that my mother encouraged me to do entertainment, which she might not even know. 25 years ago, she gave me 25,000 naira to do a show. 25,000 naira 25 years ago is about 3 to 4 million naira now. Unfortunately, the show would have been a success, but the crowd overpowered the gates, and I did not make 1 naira out of it. And I could not go for 3 weeks. And then she started sending everybody to me that I should return home. Then there was no phone. There was no phone. Even there was no, what you have now. We don't have video. What we have is video, which you go and watch in your neighbor's house that time. So when I went back home, I thought she was going to beat me, kill me. She welcomed me with food. I ate very well. It reset my head. And I started doing it more and more. And after that, like 3 years after that, I was the social director of the student union government, Yabatek. And I told myself I was going to break the record I met, which I did. We're doing shows back to back, back to back. I made so much money. I had so much confidence in myself. I walked into Crush. Crush. I don't know whether Crush is 7-Up now or something, but I know I went to that place and I told them I wanted them to sponsor Miss Yabatek. And I was going up and down, going up and down. The man was not swimming. One day I entered his office. I came to see him. I said, okay, I should sit and wait. And then a lady like her came in. She came in. She now came and sat on his leg. He did everything. He was kissing the girl in an office. The girl now left. Then there was no phone. If not, I would have recorded it. The girl now left. The girl asked me to come back again. The next day. That's like the 3rd day. And I said, alright. When I got to the school, we had a student union meeting, and I told them what I wanted. That Crush should be banned from entering the campus. Because Crush was the most popular thing that time. We wrote a letter. I signed the letter. I took it there again. I submitted it. This man came. After 1 week, they came. I chased them out. Just the way I was in his office, he was attending. They came to my office. I chased them out. I don't want to see them. That man himself should come. Now I don't want. I've been the one going. He should come and tell me you want to sponsor. He should write me a letter that I want to sponsor what we want to do. And then they didn't come back. After one or 2 weeks, they thought the matter had died down. They now brought truck. You know the truck now, they used to come and supply drink. I just called my president there. I told him that there's a carnival that we go to today. Immediately I saw the truck. I took some other students. We went there. We deflated the 4 tires. I would tell the students to drink everything for free. And they drank everything for free. I would tell the people that is the sponsorship fee we're asking for. Has been converted to those drinks. They came to the school, they met the school authority, they did this. I stood my ground. You cannot be making money from us, and you cannot support what we are doing. I cannot come to your office 5 times, and you are not attending to me. Okay? You have a right to sell your product elsewhere, but you cannot still bring it to my territory. And that's the confidence I have in myself. It's part of those books. I just remember So many things to talk about entertainment. So many things to say about entertainment in the last 25 years. If there was technology there, the man would not put a lady on his lap. While I would have recorded it, I'll put it on social media, I'll put it on Instagram. If I would show you, I'll recorded it. So, oh, come, I'll upload. So entertainment has been rough. You guys are happy or lucky. You are coming at the time when we are paying the price for you.
Thank you. You know, they always say something. It's a popular saying. Do you understand? If you want to become wealthy, and for me, I have my own saying. You know, the fear of being broke is the beginning of wisdom. Yeah. That's my own saying. I don't know if it applies to any of you here. Do you understand? I am scared. Like, I feel if I'm noticing I don't have finances, I begin to feel somehow. I begin to feel almost sick, right? So, and that, if you feel that way, that will propel you. That would actually channel you into diversifying into different things, into different channels. And of course, it's not like jack of all trade and master of none. You also want to be jack of all trade, and you should want to be master of all, not master of none. Do you get? So there's nothing wrong in multitasking. There's nothing wrong in doing one thing or two things or three things at the same time. But the thing is, if you're growing a business, for instance, now you cannot just okay. Let me use a scenario. Let's say you want to be a fashion designer. Do you understand? You don't really know how to sew yet. Then the next thing, because you heard your friend started selling food and she's successful. Okay, let me start selling food. You don't even know the tactics. You don't even know the techniques. You don't even know anything about it. And then you just run into it. So many people, I feel that is the downfall of their failure. That's the downfall of their success and all that. So if you want to become successful or if you want to multitask, you just need to prioritize. Do you understand? And set your priorities right. What do I really want to do? Do I want to do this now? Okay, give it time. Let it nurture it. It's just like having a baby. When you give birth to a child, would you just because you're eager to, have a second child, and then you abandon the child, and then you can't. So you have to nurture. You understand? Nurturing business, life, even for life, our lives generally has gone through a phase of nurturing. You nurture. By the time you nurture, you watch it grow. But then by the time you watch it grow, you see that the roots is firm on the ground. Come rain, come sunshine, come wind, come storm, the roots are very deep. Do you understand? They are rooted. Nothing can shake them. And then you cannot look at, okay, yes, I think I have passion for this. Okay, can I go into it as well? And that's how it works.
When the landlords think that they are chasing you out of their house, they don't know that they are chasing you to your promised land.
It's another end of the year promo again. Oh, become a landlord in Promised Land Estate with just 800,000 naira. This promo now, wow! With this Promised Land end of the year promo, everybody don't turn landlord be that. Oh, whether you be civil servant, businessman, businesswoman, doctor, immigration, custom, police, army officer, this opportunity now for you. Oh, hurry up! Don't let this amazing opportunity pass you. Invest in your future today. This offer is valid on few plots. For more details, call 08027057730 or 08082072259 or download Promised Land Estate app on Play Store and Apple Store. Promised Land Estate, the future is sure.
right, welcome back. Now that was pretty interesting. You know, a lot of things to learn from Malayanki, Magneto, and of course, Blessing Eniola, which of course, she is quite versatile at what she does. All right, so let's come back to what we have now. Of course, you know, the Goal Africa House is all about, you know, enhancing whatever you're doing and, of course, making you gain some more. And they're talking about gaining some more. Now, one of our amazing sponsors, which is like the headline sponsor, talking about Promised Land Estate, they are giving something really huge. Yes, something huge is actually on ground. I'm not going to say it's on the way because it's already here. This is to say, on the Promised Land Day, which will come up in our subsequent episode, now the person who wins, or the housemate that wins the Promised Land task, tell us about it.
Yeah, Promised Land Estates is actually one of the leading estate companies in the FCT Abuja, you know, and they've been really consistent, you know, and then they have, of course, their housing programs that they have has actually helped a whole lot of people. And so for these persons, this estate company, with the kind of caliber of people that they have and how far they have gone, being a major sponsor to the TV show, to the Goal Africa Reality TV show, I mean, it's something very huge, just like you said.
Huge.
You know, right? And so, of course, the location of where they have their houses and their properties, I mean, anyone who is going to win the show, that person is
going huge.
Getting something very, very huge, because just this property alone, it's even, I mean, you know what property is now and how these things actually get to, you know, increase the value and all for so many years. And for where these ones are situated, man, I envy the person who's going to win the show.
And then there's also something for the person who wins the task.
Of course, aside from the general show itself for the one who is winning entirely, there's the Promised Land Day that will be coming up, the day where everything about that day has to be for Promised Land, of course, the t-shirts to put in, and I think, you know, some other things in the house, and also the task that will be done on that day, of course, will be for Promised Land. And the person who is going to emerge the winner for that particular task, of course, will become the ambassador for Promised Land Estates for 1 whole year. You know, and for 1 whole year, you can imagine having to be employed by Promised Land Estates too, and getting percentages from Promised Land Estates.
Now, don't you think that most of the housemates would want to be the ambassador and work with them for a year? Because they might feel like, oh, if I do this for 1 year, I might even have more than 6 million worth of land. You get?
You know, the thing that I'm sure every one of them would actually want to become an ambassador to Promised Land Estates. But I mean, it's all up to them to actually do well in the task that will be coming from Promised Land.
Well, I would prefer, you know, to just have the land, win and have the land. Yeah, I would prefer to win and have the land because I did see them. But now they go work now for 1 year. You know, they might eat the money on something else.
You know, right? Well, of course, you know how it is now for a company that, you know, that understands what it means for an investment that deals on land too. Of course, land is one of the best investments that anyone can have on earth. So I feel like for such a company, anyone who is going to become an ambassador, that person already is on a line of becoming, you know, greater than he or she was at the point of starting.
That's true. Maybe we should play them something for them to at least hear from the horse's mouth. And then when we come back, we will give you the juiciest part because we saved the best for the last. We'll be right back.
Hello guys, my name is Ambassador Lawrence Emmanuel and I'm the CEO of Promised Land Estates. For the past few days, I've been watching you guys closely and it's been amazing and impressive. So Promised Land Estate is a real estate company that is on a mission to providing affordable homes for all. And we have a mission and a vision. So the vision is to provide 100,000 housing units within the next 10 years. So to get more of what Promised Land has for you guys, I'll be coming over next week on the Promised Land Estate Day. So see you guys then. Catch ya.
All right, welcome back. It's the Goal Africa reality TV show, and of course, In case you forgot, my name is Cynthia. I'm going to have the ref with me. Don't worry, don't say it. I said it for you. The ref with me. Now to the juiciest part, the moist part, which is the fact that, now, if you recall at the beginning of the show, I did mention to you that some persons came to the house with so much enthusiasm to do one or two things with different strategy, and there are different ways to keep themselves in the house and, of course, interact, relate, have some interpersonal relationship. So, yeah, talking about the interpersonal. Now, we did notice at the first week that the previous head of house and the deputy, they were having some form of closeness. Yeah. But it seems like our searchlight has shifted from there to somebody else. Now, well, you will get to watch it, but that's just a bit of it. We did see that Neka, right? Yeah, Neka. And Mercy and Rita Yankee, they had a conversation, and they were like, oh, there's some guys where you're drawing over Neka. Yes, Neka. And I think G-Mate and
Prince Riggs, yeah.
Is it Prince Riggs? No?
Yeah, Prince Riggs.
Yeah, Prince Riggs. Yeah. Okay, great. So now, I did not say anything, no. It might be an accusation, no. It might be, but you guys get to watch it. And the girls were like, you know, when girls, you know, come together and they're talking about something, and they're like, these guys are just only you two men.
You know, talking about this,
beautiful. Only one person, two men.
Talking about this, I like it when, you know, some people get really reserved. Now, when it comes to a place like this, they understand why they are here, and not necessarily getting, you know, the environment of people around them distracting them from the main thing why they are here for, you know, because I mean, for like Neka, you know, Prince Riggs and G-Mate got drilling after her and then wanting another, but then she's just focused and just like,
are you sure she's just focused or she's just playing the girl card thing, like, maybe. Well, let them fight, let them drag, let them fall over me.
That's what you guys do. That's what.
so probably that's what. Now the thing is, before we play that clip, the one I don't even understand, and I don't know if I want to understand it, is what's his name? This guy that is just fully one particular game that I don't even know. ONG. What do you think is going on there?
Well, I feel like ONG is he's not really into anyone in the house. I feel like he's just playing his game.
But that girl.
You know, the thing is, ONG for himself, I feel like he is someone who he knows what he's going for, but maybe he could, you know, he could be the one distracting or just using you know, the other lady, the other girl to play his game, you know, because it could be that she's the one who is, you know,
what if the girl is spoiling his game? What if she's spoiling his game?
Well, it happens, but the fact that they're all in the game, you know, one can be spoiling and the other can be doing otherwise, you know.
I know he's probably not going to see this, but I think that he should find a way to retrace his steps, okay, so that he doesn't allow her spoil his game. Because I mean, some pretty ladies are actually watching him and they're like, oh, that guy. And they don't know who's going to pump votes for you because of. But when they see one particular girl always follow you, they'll be like, this girl, this every time this girl shall let this guy breathe now. No, I love people having ships, but I feel like OMG is very strategic. I feel like he is. I feel like he's not the kind of person that really needs a female around him to go far. I feel like he should just focus on his game and not let any girl just, you know, attach. Now there's some housemates you can say, okay, fine, this person, if there's a girl attached to him, you can say, okay, he'll go far. But there's some housemates that just feel like this person doesn't really need a girl to be around him. So you should just try to shed off all of that and move forward.
In a game like this, the thing is, there are some people who, no matter who comes to them, no matter how pretty the person is or how handsome the person is, you know, they still understand what they came for. Like, they can't be distracted.
Are you sure when G is not distracted?
There's some people that are like that. While there are some who are easily distracted, like, you know, once.
Like who? Have you seen anybody like that in the house?
Well, there are a couple of them who they're just getting along enough. You know, I feel like, you know, on the part of, okay, for Vicky and ONG, I feel like, okay, Vicky Man is the one who is already distracted by, you know, maybe because she feels like ONG is a handsome guy, and then she's just probably forgotten why she's in the house. And then for ONG, maybe he's just playing along, you know, and then because of the game and all, he just wants to just play along.
ONG, don't play along. Okay, you can't even see me. That's the worst part. Don't play along. I feel like he's better off moving forward alone.
Yeah.
You know, let his fans keep pumping that vote for him. No distractions. No distractions at all. It's better. Vicky should go get another guy.
The question is, must there be a guy?
Exactly. Exactly. There must be a guy.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's not let my own is ONG is better off alone.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly. I don't have any ulterior motive. Don't start looking at me. I watch the game. I just feel that he's better off moving along.
You're saying you don't have any ulterior motive? Are you sure?
I don't have any ulterior. The only motive I have now is for you guys to see the conversation with the girls, how it started up, and where it's leading to.
Yep.
Be with us.
Give that man some money. They don't watch. Yeah, like I just even this morning after gym. Now I see brother. I'm gonna pinch so trap because I'm I don't love you. I don't catch a sharp. See, the thing I'm trying to avoid. I don't want to I'm causing trouble between two guys. And I don't want it to be like I'm playing two guys or something of that nature. That's why I don't tell you guys. I don't tell you. As you see me so me, my friend I do this you. I like you all the if I go and talk, do respect stuff. I'll talk to her. I'll also tell Jimmy, say, okay, we are friends, don't join me as you. Let's just be friends. Don't understand the drama. So they watch me. If you don't stand like this. Yeah, go do it. Yeah. You go call laugh. You want to avoid the laugh. The only thing I won't guess now, that time when they disappear from your back, and that one what you watch now. I don't know when they disappear from your back. That's where it was and the guy really they put small dragging of give me that. Oh no, woman, is that here? Is that here? Especially. When that one pass, you're gonna do it for me. That's all. It's not there. You see that Like how about that? Everybody has nothing. Please. On the fast. You see and let's go. See, let's see. I'll not go where. I say you can sleep for me. You like that like this. I don't know. You can't help me. You know say if you say he go sit down. You don't mean you don't give am. That's how you don't go on give am say that's how you dey continue with what you're doing. How's that? Jesus. You go carry the glass here. Come here and make a come like this. Come see this one. Boy, you won't put enough money to spend. Money is so much. Oh, when you like senators that like state and federal government budget, are you mad? Who is your father? Don't worry, you can come here. You can come here, Felipe. I'm not hungry. I'm hungry. See, I don't do cheap guys. See, give me rice. If you don't have money, I have connect. If you don't have connect, I don't have anything I'm doing with you. You are useless. You don't have. She doesn't need to work. Okay.
What did I say? Twins day this hour.
The twins, baby.
Wait, that twins. Are you okay?
You calm down now.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not eating much.
Wait, no, this one is our own. This is too much.
It's too much. Juice is too much. They'll put beans.
This
Put
time.
more.
The one go down, the last time of make people straight. Okay. So maybe what you learn from it.
Nothing, guy.
Okay, Will. Did you see my room? How about now? That's my water.
I hate you.
I'm not taking my own classes.
This is how I want
I don't think I'm half up. They drop my half on.
Okay.
That one Jimmy is one and the chow.
Before you go to the back, I'll show you this picture.
You guys see me guys. I don't want beans. Who does not want beans? Please pass.
That kind of thing.
No.
Where do you see it?
Oh, really?
Hungry.
I didn't know.
My auntie, hungry. Where do you table? If you don't get it,
Forget about it. You take that thing start. Go to one of us. Not to back by it here. Give it to my
what?
It's a magic. It's a magic.
Just tell me I'll be taking that. Not all.
Yeah, it's not.
You.
All right.
Not
You need more rice.
No, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. 100% frequency.
Let's go be right for this. Let's go eat and go. No go be me, but I don't promote things there.
OMG.
Where is
Huh? What is
Where is the rice to go down? What they ask you to
so
do?
much of today in the fast? Nice fast.
Only I will.
You may not have.
Try the rice so you really can see one.
See now.
Jimmy, go eat again.
Don't forget to
Merci. Follow me. Merci the ball, merci.
Which kind of this one? Call her
Merciless, like that one. Mercy is merciless, mercy. Mercy. Mercy with the ball.
If you call me Joma, that's my good.
Mercy,
Joma. That's my good.
I didn't even for coming to house with
You think Ijoma or Ijoma? Ijoma. That's my good. Grace is talking.
Madam.
Like, you don't know. Each of man means St. John. Hey, that's St. John.
Mercy. Mercy.
It's not just St. John.
Save 3.
I think your coming is like, for instance, if you marry,
Save delivery. Save delivery. Save so many.
your leg, you have good omen. Come good journey. I don't know how one take it.
Journey come.
You understand?
Come journey.
When you're married to a home, anywhere you go, when you visit anybody,
Good things.
good things will happen.
Mercy.
So your coming
Favor for the following you.
good tidings. Yes, it's like good tidings. That's each of man.
Mercy.
Each of man. See, each of man want to talk.
Yes.
Can I have some?
Each on the beat.
Because he said,
I'm checking that she no more.
Which name you call this your Ajola, Ijeoma. See as the name just go Ajola, Ijeoma.
Angela Oluwa.
Okay, Ajola Oluwa.
Ijeoma.
Ajola Oluwa, take from Josh, please. Your baby daddy baby.
When the landlords think that they are chasing you out of their house, they don't know that they are chasing you to your promised land.
It's another end of the year promo again. Oh, become a landlord in Promised Land Estate with just 800,000 naira. This promo now, wow! With this Promised Land end of the year promo, everybody don't turn landlord be that. Oh, whether you be civil servant, businessman, businesswoman, doctor, immigration, custom, police, army officer, this opportunity now for you. Oh, hurry up! Don't let this amazing opportunity pass you. Invest in your future today. This offer is valid on few plots. For more details, call 08027057730 or 08082072259 or download Promised Land Estate app on Play Store and Apple Store. Promised Land Estate, the future is sure.
When the girls gather, they talk about everything. All right, so this is where we come to the end of this particular episode of the Goal Africa reality TV show. So, the VEF, what are we expecting in the next episode?
Yeah, in the next episode, of course, a lot of more activities will be coming up, you know, the hiking activities, of course, more gaming activities, more intellectual stuff, and of course, we're expecting some very great visitors too, that I'm sure you all would like to see. You know, some very great visitors, great footballers that we know, and I would not want to mention everything.
You didn't want to mention the eviction, or should I just behave like nothing is going to happen?
Well, of course, everyone knows. You should know that eviction. Would you want your favorite housemate to leave the goal house?
Okay.
You should know that eviction is coming up. It's coming up very, very soon.
Exactly.
Eviction Sunday is coming around the corner. So
exactly.
Keep your favorite housemate in the house. Do not allow them leave the house because trust me, they are all enjoying the house.
So do not forget to keep your favorite housemates in the house. How do you do that? By simply pumping in those votes. Keep pumping those votes, Vote for them in the morning, vote in the afternoon, vote in the evening. Now while you're sleeping, wake up and vote at night. Just keep voting. All right, that's the only thing you owe them. And of course, the only thing you owe us is go to our YouTube channel, watch all our content, like, subscribe, invite your friend, leave a comment, positive or negative, whichever one. It's all right. We have the big heart. And also, don't forget to go to our Instagram handle and, of course, like, share, save every single thing you want to do. Just do it. So till we come your way in the next episode, don't do what I would not do. Rev?
Bye, guys.
Bye. All right, guys, this is to inform you that at the end of this week, all your votes will be cleared. So you have to keep pumping that votes. From the next week, the votes will have to be renewed. That is to say that a new line of voting will start reading on the radar. So this is just to let you know. So I just go, no dull, no dull at all. And of course, did I also tell you that eviction this week is going to be 4 people will be evicted from the Goal Africa house. So all you have to do is keep pumping that vote, because you never know who is going to be leaving the house. I just thought I should let you know. Don't sleep on this. Bye.
One man.